Hi guys, I wanted to shoot a video today on fixing a starter problem on my motorcycle. What we got here is my 81 Honda CM400. It's a pretty old bike. I bought it with about 6,000 miles on it, so it's been working pretty good. There's a few things that have been issues, and one of them lately has been starting, and lately it hasn't been starting because the starter enable switches aren't working on both the gear shift, neutral safety switch, and the clutch. So normally when you would have your bike on and you'd put your bike in neutral, this is my neutral switch here. Usually you switch it into neutral and you get a green light, is what's supposed to happen. Well, it's not getting me the green light. So that's one issue. It won't start because of that. And the other way that this bike will let you start it in gear is if you pull in the clutch, of course, because it has a little switch back here that's actually, the switch is actually, let me get off here. The switch is actually in between the brake lever here. Let me see if I can pull this apart. In between there, there's actually a little tiny switch in there. And that switch pushes in when the clutch is out, the switch is in, so it's cutting off the starter. And when you pull the clutch lever in, it lets that little switch come out, supposed to, and let your starter engage. Well, it hasn't been working lately because it's a really old, it's a 30-year-old motorcycle, and I don't know how complicated that is to be able to get that fixed, if I can even order the parts for it. So I came up with a really cool fix for this, and what we're going to do is we're going to just insert a jumper cable into this, and we're going to enable the starter. So I'm going to show you how to get a piece of wire and do that. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to take it and we're going to make a jumper wire for your clutch, the clutch switch. So I just got a piece of telephone wire here, and I'm stripping the ends. It needs to be, this wire needs to be thin, doesn't have to be. It's easier if you use solid strand wire rather than stranded wire or solid wire, because it's going to be easier to push into the connector. So I'm just taking off about well, ½ inch, but you don't really need that much, about 1/4 inch, something like that. And so it's about 2½ inches of wire. I'm gonna take the end, just kind of bend it over here. You know, I hate that when the case doesn't come off good. This green stuff. Gonna be a pain to get off there. Alright, so you're just bending the wire away. I hope you can see that. Just folding the wire over so it kind of has a little bit of it's doubled in size there. Hopefully you can see that if the camera's picking that up. So I'm going to take the other side and just fold the wire over on itself there. A little pair of pliers. And when I stripped the wire, this casing didn't come off good. It's a small wire. This is the telephone wire that you get from when you install telephones. Alright, so then you have your little jumper wire here. So I'm going to go show you the it's so hard to see on this camera for some reason. It's not adjusting. Anyway, we're going to go install this on the bike now. Alright, so we're here on our clutch, and basically what we got is we got two connector wires here on two blades connectors, and then the switch is inside of here. So what we're going to do is take these connectors off, and we're going to make a jumper. So it's essentially, when you pull this clutch open, it's making a connection so that the starter will start, and we're just going to make a jumper there so we don't have to worry about that switch, so you can just start it wherever. Alright, so we made this little wire, little green wire, and the blade connector, we're just going to push it in to the, hopefully that's going to go in there and make a good contact. Just push it all the way in, and we'll see if it has a good connection. And we're just going to jam it on the other side here. I don't recommend this as a safety practice. I've never had a problem with starting my motorcycle in gear. It will start in gear. So make sure you put your clutch in. I've been riding for a long time, so I never had an issue where I just started the bike and like the bike took off on me. And so I recommend caution if you're a new rider and this may be an issue for you. You should get this fixed. But this is just a temporary fix so you can till you can get it to the shop, or you can get this fixed the right way. Alright, so I want to secure this wire here. So I got a black zip tie right here, and I'm wrapping it around the clutch lever behind the screw back here. Hopefully it's behind the screw. And then just take your wire and kind of snuggle it in here. Snug it up. And I'm going to tighten it so this wire is not flopping around. Doesn't want to cooperate very well, but it doesn't look the greatest, but you know, when your bike starts, it's really awesome. And all you gotta do is just cut off the excess here. And that will get you started. Let's see if this thing starts. Alright, now we got the wire on, so we're gonna see if this thing starts. And it starts right up. It will, regardless if my bike is in neutral or not, or if the clutch is in. So I'm just warning once again, just be cautious about this, because you can start it in gear, but it's better to have a bike that starts in gear than to not have a bike that starts at all. So I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment, you know, if this helped you out. Okay, so if you're interested in getting a t-shirt like this one, or a bigger logo, this is my logo here, John Swift logo. I have a couple different colors. You can get them in all kinds of colors and everything, and it helps me out with my video, the stuff that I put on the internet. So if you'd like to get a t-shirt, buy a t-shirt. They're around 15 bucks with shipping, right around there, 15 bucks, $15.99, whatever. So if you're interested in that, it's johnswift.spreadshirt.com is where my t-shirt shop is. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know if you have any comments, or if you have a better way of how to fix that. Let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Please like and subscribe.